Good morning to everybody. So yesterday I gave some questions based on congruent sum triangle. Tomorrow, otherwise day after tomorrow, we will discuss about the solution for those questions. Today we will continue exercise 8.1, question number 3. Exercise 8.1, question number 3. So what is given? That population of Rajasthan is 570 lakhs. Population of Rajasthan is what? 570 lakhs. Population of Rajasthan. $570 lakhs. Then after that, and population of UP is 1660 lakhs. Population of UP, that means Uttar Pradesh. Population of UP is 1660 lakh, I think so. Am I right? Yes, 1660 lakhs. Then area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square. Area of Rajasthan. Area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square. What is area of the Rajasthan? 3 lakh kilometer square. 3 lakh kilometer square. Then area of UP is 2 lakh kilometer square. Area of UP, that is Uttar Pradesh. UP means 2 lakh kilometer square. Now the question is, what do you have to find? First question, how many peoples are there per kilometer square in both the states? Then second part, which state is less populated? Which state is less populated? Are you getting here? Okay. So these are the given thing, that population of Rajasthan is 570 lakhs and area of Rajasthan is what? 3 lakh kilometer square, and then population of UP is what? 1660 lakhs and area of UP is what? 2 lakh kilometer square. Okay. Now the question is, what is the population of, what is the population? That is, how many peoples are there in kilometer square in both the states? Okay. So the population of Rajasthan in 1 kilometer square area. Population of Rajasthan in 1 kilometer square area. Population of Rajasthan in 1 kilometer square area. Population of Rajasthan in 1 kilometer square area, that is equal to 570 lakh by 3 lakh kilometer square. Am I right here? 3 lakh kilometer square. So what it will be? 570 lakh. Am I right? 570 lakh by 3 lakh kilometer square. 3 lakh per kilometer square. Then 1 3 is 3, 19 3s are 57, 190. Am I right? What is that? When you are simplifying, we are getting what? 190. Okay. So therefore 190 people per kilometer square. 190 people per kilometer square. Am I right here? It is, the area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square only. It is not 3 lakh kilometer square. So therefore 190 people per kilometer square. 190 people per kilometer square. Right? Now in the same way, find the population of UP in 1 lakh kilometer square. What is that? That is population of UP in 1 kilometer square area. Population of UP in 1 kilometer square area, that is equal to population of UP in 1 kilometer square area, that is equal to 1660 lakh by 2 lakh kilometer square. 1 2 is 2, 8 2 is 16, 830. So therefore 830 people per kilometer square. 830 people per kilometer square. 830 people per kilometer square. So in Rajasthan, for 1 kilometer square, 190 people are there. In UP, for 1 kilometer square, how many people are there? 830 people are there. Am I right here? So which population is? So which state is less populated? Rajasthan is less populated. Am I right? Which one is more populated? UP is more populated. Shall we conclude now? Yes. So how we can conclude? That is, what is the second part for us? Then second part is, which state is less populated? So by comparing these two states, what are the two states? Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, we can conclude that Rajasthan is the less populated state. Are you getting here? Rajasthan is less populated state. Rajasthan is a less populated state. Are you getting here? Yes. Shall we move to the next exercise? Yeah. What is the next exercise for us? Exercise 8.2. Convert the given fraction numbers to percentage. How will you convert the given number into percentage? If suppose the given fraction as a by b, how will you convert into percentage? A by b into 100 percentage. That's very easy. Am I right? How will you do that? A by b into 100 percentage. Convert into percentage. If suppose if it is a fraction a by b, how will you convert into percentage? A by b into 100 percentage. Am I right here? It's very simple. Now, come to the exercise 8.2. First question, convert the given fractional numbers to percentage. Exercise 8.2, that first question, first part. Am I right? Convert the given fraction numbers to percentage 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 can be written as, it's very simple. See, 1 by 8 into 100 percentage. 1% means what? 1 by 100. A percent means what? 1 by 100. So 4 2s are 8. Otherwise 2 4s are 8. 25 4s are 100. So 25 by 2 percentage, that is equal to 25 by 2 percentage, that is equal to 12.5 percentage. That is equal to what? 12.5 percentage. Am I right here? Yes. Now come to the second part now, that is 5 by 4. This is a given fraction, you have to convert into percentage. It's very simple. See, 5 by 4 into 100 percentage. Yeah, it is more than 1. Please remember, it is more than 1. So that percentage will also come more than 100. 1 4 is 4, 25 4s are 100. 25 into 5 is what? 125 percentage. 25 into 5 is what? 125 percentage. Am I right dear? Are you getting it or not? Yes. Now come to the next one. 3 by 40. 3 by 40. So 3 by 40 means what? 3 by 40 into 100 percentage. Then it will be 0 0 you can cancel. 2 2s are 4, 5 2s are 10. 3 into 5 is what? 15. 15 by 2 percentage. 15 by 2 is nothing but 7.5 percentage. 7.5 percentage. Am I right dear? Yes. So we move to the next part. The next part is what? 2 by 7. What is that? 2 by 7. This is a given fraction. We are going to convert into percentage. So 2 by 7 into 100 percentage. That is equal to 200 by 7 percentage. That is equal to 2 7s are 14, remaining 6. 8 7s are 56, remaining 4. That is 28. 4 by 7 percentage. 28. 4 by 7 percentage. Am I right here? Yes. Shall we move to the second question now? That second question is, the decimal number is given. Convert the given decimal fraction into percentage. The decimal number is given, you have to convert into percentage. The same thing only. Here instead of fractional, it is given that decimal, you have to convert into percentage. You have to convert into percentage. The same thing, that any decimal number is given, if you want to convert into percentage, that give a decimal number into 100 percentage. Given decimal number into 100 percentage. Are you getting there? Yes. Second question, it is given that convert the given decimal into percentage, that is 0.65. So that can be written as 0.65 into 100 percentage. Yeah, 0.65 into 100 is what? 6500. After that you have to correct two decimal places. 6500 percentage, you have to correct two decimal places, so that is equal to 65 percentage. Are you getting here? Yes. Now come to the second part. What is the second part given for you? That is 2.1. This is a given rational number, given decimal number. You have to convert into percentage. That is 2.1 into 100 percentage. That is 2100. You have to convert, you have to shift one decimal places from right to left. Yes, good. So 210 percentage, that is equal to 210 percentage. Am I right? Yes. Shall we move to the next part? What is the next part for you? Third subdivision is 0.02. 0.02. That is 0.02 into 100 percentage. That is 02. That is 200. Am I right? You have to correct two decimal places. That is 2 percentage. That is equal to 2 percentage. Are you getting it here? Yes. Shall we move to the next part? What is the next part? Fourth subdivision is 12.35. 12.35. So 12.35 into 100 percentage, that is equal to 1235. Right? 123500. You have to correct two decimal places, then it will be 1235. So therefore 1235 percentage. 1235 percentage. Am I right dear? Yes. So we completed the first question and second questions from the exercise 8.2. Then tomorrow we will continue the question number 3. Am I right? Yes. Thank you everybody. Thank you.